has not even accomplished nearly what Michael Jordan accomplished in the years that LeBron and Jordan have been in the league and at the same age. And Jordan accomplished a lot more after. Like, I mean, the way the dude compared it, and he did a really in-depth statistical comparison, and with the statistical comparison, it's not even close with LeBron and Michael. Like Michael Jordan puts him to shame with the statistics by a large margin from what I've heard from this video. 2,055 games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just got elected. It wasn't that long ago. It was literally within like a year or two. Eric Young Jr. Yeah, but Sam, that's if he played 10 years. LeBron's already in his 30s. He's already, what, 30 years old? I mean, you don't know what's going to... Anything can happen. An injury... If he can stay healthy, then yeah, maybe he can, you know, be one of the greatest scorers, be one of the greatest players of all time. But if all it takes is one injury to ruin your career. I mean, go ask Derrick Rose. Go ask him how he feels now, how he thinks about how his career is going to end up. He'll probably tell you how fucking nervous he is that his career could be over. No, LeBron's not. I don't think LeBron's 28. I think he's 30. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but. It's the outside corner. It's strike one. If he's not 30, he looks like he's 30. I mean, Christ, when Greg Oden came into the league, Greg Oden looked like he was like 80 years old. Man, a fastball just misses. Yeah, he's 28. Okay. 2-1. It all basically. I mean, I don't know. There's people think there's arguments, but. Oh, 29? Okay. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. One out, nobody on. Yeah, I didn't know when his birthday was. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Nice play there at second. First baseman Jones is in time. 2 away now. How's Barry Bonds not in the Hall of Fame? Is that a serious question? Honestly, if Barry Bonds gets in the Hall of Fame, there's going to be an asterisk the size of his head next to his name. He's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first. Barry Bonds, honestly, it's funny because, when it comes with Barry Bonds, because, I'm trying to think, I just lost train of thought again, man, like, I'm like sitting here not thinking right. I thought that, I'm pitching terrible. I'm not paying attention. I thought Alex Rodriguez was gonna be the one to break Barry Bonds' record, and then you get the whole steroids thing with him. I was just like, wow, really? Like okay, I guess my whole perception of A-Rod being the home run king one day is a bunch of shit. Another person that I even was thinking it could be was the only other one I was thinking it could be was Ken Griffey Jr. before he got hurt. If Ken Griffey Jr. didn't get hurt, he probably would have surpassed Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron. But when he went to Cincinnati, his career went down the shithole. Okay, but consider this, he doesn't know about baseball anymore, by the oh no, I mean, that's the thing, I don't know, some people do, but the ones that only think that way don't really know much about baseball then. Number 24. Because you gotta look at the fact that a lot of the people that made the Hall of Fame didn't just make it for hitting home runs. I mean, look at Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson's got stolen base records that'll probably never be broken.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there.
Yeah, I would agree. Michael Jordan probably is the best basketball player of all time, just because of what he accomplished and the teams he accomplished them against. No, I'm being serious with that. Like, Sam, you gotta go watch. Go listen to the video. Go watch the video and listen. It's not really a video. It's just them doing a podcast. If you haven't listened to it already, go listen to that video I retweeted, and it does like kind of bring you back down to earth a little bit about like a little bit of, I guess, realistic. I don't know, but it gives you a better outline of the comparison. They're talking about baseball. I thought it said basketball. I'm sorry. Chat's going too. Chat goes by quick sometimes. Michael Jordan, great baseball player of all time. He was so bad. Batting average, yeah. Well, you got another thing with you got to look at too is batting averages. There's some records of batting averages that'll never be broken. Who the fuck's gonna ever? Who the hell's gonna hit 400? Nobody in this day of baseball is gonna hit 400. There's been people that have come close, but that's it. Like just close. Wins for pitchers and saves, yeah. Like also got like ERA, strikeouts.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole.
Oh, come on. Wow, he threw me out from the seat of my pants.
He threw that one while sitting on his wallet.
Clayton Kershaw, he's probably one of the best pitchers in baseball. Verlander had a like. Didn't he have like an off year last year though? I know he didn't have his best stuff. You're forgetting about the cover boy of the video game that I'm playing, Miguel Cabrera. He's the best player in baseball. I mean, I'm sorry, but he's the best hitter in baseball, hands down. If you have somebody better than Miguel Cabrera as a hitter in baseball, please tell me now. Because I don't know how you could pick against a guy that won one Triple Crown and almost won a second Triple Crown back to back. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. One Triple Crown's enough, but to win two and to win them back to back. Honestly, I was rooting for him. I was really hoping he was going to win the second one, but he backed it. I think they kind of like he got hurt there at the end. I think, and he couldn't. He started slumping. I think a little bit, and then I think they sat him. Yeah, Mike Trout's another one. Mike Trout simply because not only can he hit 40 home runs, but he stole within. I think he was 40-40 club. I think. I'm pretty sure he was the last 40-40 guy.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and this gets through.
And that's the thing. He is still. That's the thing, Chris. He is still really young. I mean, he's got to be. He's only in his like low 20s.
They get the leadoff man on to start the second. See how they want to play things from here.
Yeah, he's a second-year player, isn't he? Yeah, he was a rookie last year. I'm pretty sure Trout was a rookie last year, or maybe. How you guys are talking about basketball? I mean, you're all throwing different shit out at me.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Wait till after the postseason to get surgery. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because that's what happened with the Tigers. They were kind of slumping a little bit. I think I got sleeping. Ooh, almost. Pau Gasol, no. Ray Allen, maybe. I saw Damian Lillard. It's too early to tell. I mean, come on now, Brian Scalabrine. Yeah, Brian Scalabrine's definitely got to be up there. Oh, wow.
And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
That was big.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center.
And he just turned 21. Wow, yeah, he's still young then. I know he's young. I know Mike Trout's real. I think he might be 21. I think Mike Trout might be 21 just because I know when because he wasn't of age or something like that. I forget. I thought that was what people were saying.
Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on
I would
right
say
there.
Ray
He's
Allen,
lucky that thing didn't
definitely.
go all the way to the backstop.
Just because Ray Allen's
Swing and a miss
also
as he
won
wraps up on the
championships. Ray
fastball,
Allen's,
1-1.
you know, I think he's won
Boys,
6th
99
man
right through
of
it.
the year awards too, hasn't he?
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Yeah, I agree with Chris on that one. I don't think Chris Paul will. Unless Chris Paul has like, you know, one of those types of careers where he averages like 20 points and like 8 or 10 assists or something like that. Like if he averages has a really ridiculous like average,
Runners on his way to third.
and
Swing and a
maybe
strike
strike him
three.
out, throw him out. Oh, look at that! Strike him out, throw him out. Double play.
Down with it. He's out caught stealing, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on one hit.
Blake Griffin,
and no one left. We played two full. It's the Marlins 2.
No, I would have to say no.
Nothing.
Chris Paul's, I mean, he might go down as like one of the better point guards, but if he makes the Hall of Fame, it's going to take him a while. He's definitely not going to, he definitely wouldn't be first ballot. He wouldn't be my first ballot, at least.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time. I agree. Give me a nice, easy one.
Did he really?
Take so I can really get ahead in that
behind LeBron and Durant? Wow.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Thank you. I'm glad someone else spoke up. What's up, Symbolic?
Now a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I don't see Blake Griffin going to the Hall of Fame. Sorry. He would have to start averaging like 20 and 10 for like a couple years straight, and then maybe.
Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just
Javale
start
McGee.
laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through.
I agree with that on Symbolic Legend, simply because Kevin Love is like a double-double like monster. He is averaging 20 and 10. All right, well, all right. See, I don't keep up with basketball that much. That's the one sport I really don't follow that much. I follow the Sixers a little bit, but we were god awful this year, so yeah. Football, I'm a diehard Eagles fan. I'm a Philly fan all the way. I'm from the area, so.
Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control. 0-2.
And was I disappointed with their draft pick? No, not really. I mean, Marcus Smith isn't the best option. He isn't the best option, but he is pretty decent. And who else were we gonna get? Really, like.
I kept thinking he was gonna get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it.
Like that's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, who else are we gonna get in the draft?
Jeremy Hefner will get his first.
Yeah,
touch.
same. If Blake can get a couple rings, then maybe he could be a Hall of Famer. Like, it seems like they base like a lot of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame have rings. If you don't have a ring, you're not getting in the Hall of Fame. That's what it seems like.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Honestly, though, I think Allen Iverson will get into the Hall of Fame, and he doesn't have a ring. I think Allen Iverson deserves to get into the Hall of Fame, and that's yes, I'm from Philly, but. All right, yeah, it's not. I mean, when I get the statistics thrown at me, that's when I start changing my opinion. But I just didn't know he was putting up those kind of stats. I really didn't follow basketball that much.
With a fastball, strike 3 called, and the inning.
That was a hell of a pitch, by the way, too.
Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Mowing them down.
Eric Young Jr. will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know
yeah,
what,
I loved him. Like, I mean, I was so sad when he left.
His fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location, right on the knees.
And the catch is made, 1 away. Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
That is a good question. Who will have a better career, Blake Bortles or Johnny Manziel? I'm thinking Blake Bortles, simply because I think the Jaguars have a lot more potential to be a good team than the Browns do.
And a
That's just my personal opinion. But honestly, the Jaguars did get Marquise Lee, which was a pretty good pickup in my opinion. But I don't know how well Johnny Football is going to do in Cleveland.
Awfully close with the slider there, but
I mean, Browns fans are pretty vicious. I mean, you do bad, you get booed the fuck out of the stadium. Just go ask Brady Quinn how it feels. Brady Quinn will probably cry if you start mentioning that to him.
3-1.
Fuck, man, I can't hit the zone for shit right now.
Because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
He's way out in front of that.
Out in front of this one as this is pulled foul into the stands in left.
The best drafted player ever in the NFL? No. I mean, he's good. He was the best player in the draft, but not ever.
Swing and a miss by Tejada, and he's down on strike.
Justin Blackman's suspended though, Denver fan. Justin Blackman right now is suspended indefinitely, so he doesn't really have Justin Blackman to throw to. So until Justin, you gotta maybe you gotta tell Justin Blackman to lay off the pot, because I'm pretty sure that's what he got suspended for. I think. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's. Pretty sure that's what he got suspended for. But yeah, Chris, I don't know. I don't know if Clowney's gonna be that as good as he thinks. I mean, if you remember when Mario Williams was with the Texans, wasn't he like not that great the first year? Or no, not Mario Williams. Who was the other one? Didn't they draft someone else that was like a complete bust? That was Josh Gordon. Okay. Yeah, you like that, dude? I'm telling you, man. Ask Brett, dude, Johnny Manziel. If he plays like shit and he doesn't live up to his hype, dude, you know how fast he's gonna get booed out of the stadium? Those fans are not fun to play against. JJ Watt, yeah. I mean, he could. I mean, you got a point there too. If J.J. Watt starts getting doubled, then then it would open it up for him. How good would Houston's defense be this year? I don't know. Weren't they one of the worst teams? Weren't they one of the worst defenses in the league last year?
Come forward now to start things out against his opposite number, and these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the other thing too. They don't just have Watt and Clowney. They got a lot of. Their defense. I don't know what the hell happened to their defense last year. Animals in Cleveland, yeah, right, Murphy. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Philly fans are pretty bad too, but Cleveland fans. I mean, we don't. They're nuts.
That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Top 3. Oh, look at that rip.
Right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Brian Cushing, I don't know who else. I don't know if they. I mean, I know the Texans are going to be hurting this year, though. Didn't they lose Ben Tate? And Arian Foster isn't the Arian Foster of old either. So
in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some.
I don't know. I think my Eagles are going to be pretty decent this year. I trust Chip Kelly. We got a couple of receivers in the late rounds that will probably help out a little bit. I was reading about the new. I forget. Why are you trying to pick off a pitcher? That would be a war if Oakland and San Fran play each other. Isn't San Francisco getting a new stadium?
1-0 on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He gets hurt every year. Yeah, wasn't he hurt last year? Isn't that why their defense was terrible? Wasn't he hurt? But yet the dude still gets really high-ass rated cards.
Unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
That safety Pryor. Yeah, that's who I was thinking there, Calvin Pryor. That's who I was thinking they were gonna draft. And when I saw Marcus Smith, I was like, who the fuck's Marcus Smith? So I looked up a couple of his highlight. I looked up a couple of his highlight films. Was
Now the 2-1 pitch.
and
this one's hit on the ground,
he looked pretty
foul.
decent. Yeah, Levi Stadium. That's where WrestleMania. Yeah, that's where I was just gonna say. That's where WrestleMania 31 is. Tom Savage. Who? That's my question. That's the who?
And a little tapper
What the fuck was that?
As this may work as a sacrifice. Throw just in time as they get him by an
Yeah, or Clinton Dix. I thought they were gonna. I really thought they were gonna draft a safety. I really thought we were gonna get a safety, but like I said, I trust Chip. But who the fuck are our safeties? Nate Allen and who else? Like our safeties are. Nate Allen is trash. He sucks. And Patrick Chung is terrible too. Like he was fucking garbage. He was a big waste of money. Yeah, I know the Packers took him, but the Eagles. You gotta remember, the Eagles traded down. We traded our pick to the Browns, so the Browns could draft Johnny Manziel. If we wouldn't have traded our pick to the Browns, I guarantee you the Browns wouldn't have got Johnny Manziel. That's the only reason why they traded up. Oh hell no, we ain't going home. Fuck that. We got gunned. What, WrestleMania?
This latest dry spell.
Yeah, dude, I wish I could afford that, but dude, you know how much plane tickets are out to California? Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Alright, let me get back in the chat, see what I missed while I was gone. Let's see. Sammy Watkins, yeah, no, Sammy Watkins, I think, he looked pretty good. Him and Mike Evans, WrestleMania 23 in Detroit. Yeah, I went to Money in the Bank last year. Money in the Bank was a lot of fun. Except the WWE title match was John Cena against Mark Henry, and it was a boring, fucking dumbass match. Thank you, Buckaroo. Thanks for coming in. If you like the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. I do pretty much daily streams of Madden, MLB, and sometimes NBA 2K. It's probably because I've been smoking a lot of marijuana. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty stoned.
So far for the Marlins.
Niners-Eagles game? Yeah, I wish I could afford the Eagles tickets, but they're fucking balls expensive.
This one will be out of play off to the left.
Should do the draft now. I'll do it after this game then, real quick. I'll go get a cup of coffee and then I'll do it.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
This game's almost over. Top of the fifth. Yeah, after this game I'll do it. I'll stay up, I guess. It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, you win.
And this is just off the outside.
I'm doing it because you're the one that suggested it, and
starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
I'm doing it because it was your idea. But after that I'm probably going to bed. Maybe later tonight I'll play some games with that team. Yeah, I can imagine they're going to be crazy with the new stadium. That's how it was with Eagles tickets. That's exactly how it was with Eagles tickets when we got our new stadium in.
Curtis Granderson will stand in to
Shit
start
went
things off here in the
skyrocketing.
home half of the
But
fifth.
Eagles tickets have always been
That this crowd's
expensive
been
just because
pretty
there's
well
so
taken out
many
of the
season
ballgame
ticket
to this
holders
point.
around here, and
Now they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon.
and
Not a lot to get
Eagles
excited
fans are
about
like
so
faithful
far.
to their
And I think
team,
that's
like
a
no
credit
matter
to that
what.
man out there on
Like
the
they don't
mound.
like,
He's cut
and
right
they
through
you know
this
you might
lineup
get
for the
those
first
fans
4
that
innings.
bitch and complain, oh our team sucks, blah blah blah, and bitch and complain. But all in all, like you never know, you know that we never leave the side. We complain a lot, but look at what happened over the past 10 years of the Eagles. We have a lot to fucking complain about.
And he's quickly down here 0-2.
Who's going to be better, Broncos or Seahawks? I don't know. The Broncos got a lot. I think the Broncos are going to be fucking good this year. I honestly think that this is like Peyton's final push for a Super Bowl. Because Manning won't be as good this year. I don't know. They really didn't. I mean, did they lose any? I don't really think they lost any receivers. I mean, didn't they lose like a couple offensive linemen though?
Tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Seattle's young, Russell Wilson's young, Marshawn Lynch isn't.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he'll take strike.
Fuck your walk.
Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5.
Yeah, the Eagles are one of the older. I think the Eagles used to be one of the older teams.
Just 1 hit to this point.
I know, like Trent Cole's like 32. That's probably. I think that's why they drafted Marcus Smith, because he's versatile. He can play right. He can play right end, and he can play outside linebacker. So.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Lost 2, but alright. Who did they lose though? Did they lose Welker? Did he like sign with someone else? What the fuck?
He checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
But I know Welker's like is one of their big threats. I know
on the scoreboard here in the fifth.
Keep his WrestleMania ticket is $50. Yeah, probably standing. $50? Wait, what? No way.
In that category. Chris Young will stride in again.
Honestly, man, I'm not worried about the Redskins. If RG3 can stay healthy, which I don't think he's going to be, because if they can't block for him, he's gonna just keep getting destroyed.
This will be foul back in among the fans.
2 O linemen. I'm guessing that's who. Denver Redskins didn't draft that good. I don't think they did either. They got Carlos. I know they drafted Carlos Hyde, running back. Trying to think who else they drafted. I don't even know who they got in the first round, to be honest with you. I don't even remember. I really don't. I don't remember who they drafted first round.
And he struck him out. His 7th.
Yeah, that's why RG3 keeps getting destroyed.
Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0.
Pretty cheap seats. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Trying to keep up with everybody's talk. I wish the chat was different on PlayStation, so I can read everybody's messages a lot easier.
Get a shot now in an
Shit
RBI
goes by
spot,
too
so
fast. I'm not feel like setting it on slow.
He's got a hit in the game already, so
you think so, Chris? I mean, I think we've got with Chip Kelly. The way Chip Kelly ran that offense last year, I was like, whoa! I was just like, wow, like really, like this is different. Honestly, it was different watching the Eagles last year. It really was. Yeah, we need a better secondary. Our linebackers and our defensive line is fine. It's our secondary that's complete ass.
Hit hard toward the right
come on,
side.
Come on, get down, get down.
A fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will be off the wall.
I'm not even gonna try and go for. Oh, look at this. I didn't even try and go for a double. I could have.
Run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Alright, I contribute to my own game. I'll have to go. Vic's not even on the Eagles anymore, so I don't know how he can start. Vic's on the Jets.
A ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, Michael Vick is not on the Eagles anymore.
And he starts him out
So
with a strike on
it's
the
gonna be
outer
Nick
half.
Foles. I mean, if you think that they're gonna not start Nick Foles after the fucking ridiculous season he had, yeah, you didn't realize. You know who we signed? You know who the Eagles signed? We signed Mark fucking Sanchez. Mark Sanchez.
Now a swing,
Like,
just fouls
please
this
kill
one
me.
away.
Like, I really wanted to just put a gun to my face and just. We see it, Sam. But I really wanted to put a gun to my face and blow my brains out when I saw we signed Mark Sanchez.
Swing,
Like,
and
why
he
would
gets
you give
under
that guy
this one
any
as it's
kind of
hit in
money?
the air to shallow center. Young is there, and he'll put it away.
Yeah, Nick
to
Foles is
retire
a
the
beast.
side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
What, the
Bottom
Jets
part
have
of
Matt
the order,
Schaub
7,
too?
8, and
What?
9 due up
Why?
in the home half. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing.
What are they? They're probably gonna cut
come in now to start things out
Schaub
here
or
in their
Vic.
half
They're
of
not
the
gonna
sixth
keep
as they
both.
look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly
Mark Sanchez
kind to
is a bum. I was like, yo, I mean, you could have. I'd rather have Antoine Randall L come back to play football and be our backup quarterback. Like, Antoine Randall L's a better quarterback than Mark Sanchez.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And what's you keep test.
That swung on and missed. We're even at
What
1-1.
fumble was a great
He's getting
gift.
tired. It's not showing in his
Okay.
slider. That pitch is still
He's only
as tight
good
as it
because
was.
he has great defense. Yeah, well, he wasn't even good. What did he accomplish?
Right
Oh,
on that
man, you
pitch,
guys
that
bat
time
out
as
in
he
front of that
rips it
one.
into center
Are
field,
Schaub's
a
on
base hit.
Oakland?
Taylor
Huh.
Teagard will dig
Okay.
in here. He flew out his first time.
What are they
around.
doing with? Well, didn't they trade Terrell? Terrell Pryor got traded, didn't he?
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily.
Best sporting city in America? That's a tough question,
Pitch
man.
coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this
Boston?
ballgame. It's not too late.
My
but
guess
it
would be
needs to start
Boston.
happening soon.
Here's one that misses
I mean, how many
high.
teams have won championships from out of the Boston area in the past like 10 years?
And
I
this
mean,
is
if
fouled
you want to go
and
back,
out of play.
I mean, honestly, if you want to go NHL, I mean, if you want to go, I thought they traded him. LA's got the Kings. The Kings won the Stanley Cup like a couple years ago.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the
Fuck,
hole.
now they're starting
and that
to-
is into right field, a base hit. David Wright will get a chance to swing the bat here. and
Oh,
he'll do it
fuck,
in a
he's
good
pinch
spot.
hitting? Seriously?
Runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for
Yeah,
ball
Nashville
one.
Predators like literally almost went
Two on,
bankrupt.
nobody out. It's looking like this scoreless string could be
I
in
was
some jeopardy.
praying they were gonna go
Winds up
bankrupt
inside for a
because
ball, 2-0 now.
they bought out. We put in a
Cannot lose him and load
and
the
oh
bases.
my god,
He's
stop
still got a
missing the
couple pitches to
zone.
play
What the
with.
hell?
I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now
But
a swing and a
we
ball
put in
hit
an
foul
offer
to
sheet
first
to
as
Shea
the first
Weber,
base coach had to do a
and
little skip to
and they
Milou there.
matched it, and if they would have went, and it almost bankrupted their team because they couldn't afford to lose their like franchise player. Oh, nice, we got the double play. They couldn't afford to lose their franchise player because their fan base already sucked so bad that
You know, nothing
if
gets
they
you off
lost
the
their
hook
franchise
back
player,
to
they
back
probably wouldn't
singles,
sell any more
quite like a
tickets.
double
But
play ball to that third guy.
yeah, Nashville Predators, they were a good team. I don't understand. Kings game. Yeah, they did come back against down 3-0. Dude, Jonathan Quick played out of his fucking mind that year. You're talking about this year. Yeah, I remember. I saw that this year. But the year they won the Stanley Cup, Jonathan Quick played out of his fucking mind. Like, oh my god.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play.
Like, he
for
was
strike one.
ridiculous in those playoffs.
Off the plate,
Fuck.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
See if I can get this in here. I keep pushing the button. I keep getting way too button happy
He was
here.
hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Another walk, not good.
Will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring
Yeah,
position.
Marlins aren't that good. The Heat are the only good team in Miami.
Anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a high strike there.
Chat's going so fast. I'm just trying to keep it like up with it. Sorry guys. Miami's gonna be good. Last year they disappointed me. Yeah. I thought, like, I mean, I don't know. I knew the Marlins have been bad since.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a strike. The throw.
Got him. Nice. The Marlins haven't been good since they changed their name and changed the city. When they were the Florida Marlins, they had some pretty decent years. I mean, they won a couple World Series from the wild card spot.
Ruben Tejada will stand in to lead things
76
off
pitches in the 7th inning, not too bad.
Hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win.
But if you want to get greatest sporting city, though, I'm still going to stick with Boston.
Awfully close.
Just because they've had
but it's 1-1.
Great teams and they've won majority of the championships have come from Boston teams. Marlins are only doing good at home. Yeah, probably because they got that big-ass ballpark. Wow, I gotta think that close to the bar and it goes that far outside. What the fuck?
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw over by Dobbs is in time for out number 1.
I don't know. I don't even know if Chris Johnson's going to be that. I think Chris Johnson's going to be just like with Daniel Tomlinson when he went to the Jets. He's going to be a non-existent.
It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
What's up, Sam? And yeah, they got that. That's what I was thinking. They got Decker. They might be pretty decent, but it just depends if Vic has the same problems with the Jets, as they did as they did with the Eagles with the offensive line problems. He's gonna get crushed.
And this is low, ball 1.
Even though he's pitching well,
yeah, but the Sharks, you gotta remember, the Sharks haven't really done much in the playoffs. Every time the Sharks get to the playoffs, they choke.
Pretty darn quickly.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like, they may make it to the playoffs, but they choke. They don't go anywhere. They
and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
I don't know. I think Vic was brought in either to mentor Gino and back him up, but I think Vic's going to probably want to start. I don't think Vic's going to want to ride the pine pony.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson.
Throw him a 3-1 slider. And wait. That's the most. This is the most walks I've had in a while. I don't think I've ever given up more than 2 walks in a long time.
Curtis Granderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with
I missed your message. Sorry, Sam.
This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2. Got him.
And
nice, right on the inside corner.
Now for him in the ball game.
Wow, he just
yeah, no, that hurt. That's the problem. That's why I was glad we got rid of Vic. I don't even know why we
he just got caught flat-footed on.
I don't know why we even signed him to as much as we did. We gave the guy way too much fucking money.
For 2, he's flied out and popped out so far. And this is right by Sotolamacchia to the backstop.
I just want to get this game over with, then we can do this fantasy draft. I'm only going to pick the first like 20-some people and then let the computer pick it.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch.
There we go.
Big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there.
But Vic also had a win in Philly. He had it terrible.
Here in the 7th.
I try to be a little smoother now, yeah. The only problem with Vic though is he had no offensive line to block for him at all. Like he had no help at all.
With that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Throw to first is in.
Out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now.
Yeah, we had Matt Barkley. We drafted Matt Barkley last year, which isn't a terrible draft pick. Back to the good, you know. Well, points good, 8, 9,000
for the second out.
And he just continues to roll right along.
Honestly, I mean, honestly, like I said, like I haven't really watched too much of the Clippers just because, like in basketball, because one, we don't get too many, like we don't really get like like West Coast games over here on the East Coast. So I have no really chance to watch it, and I don't really follow basketball. I'm not a big Blake fan. I think he's good, but I think that without Chris Paul, Blake Griffin wouldn't have nearly the stats that he does.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Because Chris Paul can feed him the ball.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the
yeah, he was injured the last 2 seasons when he played behind that shit offensive line in Philadelphia. Our offensive line was complete garbage because Jason Peters was always getting hurt, and what was it, Todd Harriman's I think was the other one that was hurt too.
Number 24 will get an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and he's really earned it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. You can keep feeding me the statistics. I don't mind.
Number 9 as the first pitch misses for
AJ McCarron going to the Bengals. I don't know. I have no idea why they would. I have no idea why they would draft him to the Bengals, or why the Bengals would draft him.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And this is on the ground toward the hole.
Look how slow I run.
Can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first.
Yeah, Andy Dalton choked in the playoffs.
To record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
I mean, the Bengals are a good team. They have good defense and everything, but he just choked.
Dylan G will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth.
Okay, why are they leaving the pitcher in?
Being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Yeah, that's true, Denver fan. He is only his 3rd or 4th year, and I think that was his first time in the playoffs too. But Mother's Day was good, Sam.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Really nice out.
Get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I think it's nice out right now today.
In the air to right center.
Is that why they left the pitcher in? But he still didn't get a hit.
And that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Eric.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are
yeah, Russell Wilson also had a really beast defense behind him too, though.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to first.
I mean,
and the Mets are down to their final out.
Rams D's going to be good. Rams are like one of those teams that it's like they'll do bad for a bunch of years in a row, but they're drafting wisely. And like that's the thing with the Eagles. The Eagles have had some pretty shit drafts where they've drafted some players and it just makes you like turn your head, go, what the fuck? Like,
this is hit sharply to the left side.
I kept him alive. Contact played like 2.5 games, like 2.5, and he wins games.
This is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now
yeah, that's true. Bengals do have a defense. Their defense isn't as good as Seattle's, but they do have a good defense. Not gonna lie about that. Dude, for Sunday Burfus, it was like really good this year.
You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
He'll probably retire with more than one ring.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Jeff Fisher drafted Michael Sam. I believe that because I saw what he was saying about him.
Too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
In there.
Please don't take me out. Let me finish off this complete game.
But there are 2 on and 2 out now. Curtis Granderson will stand.
All right, cool. It looks like they're keeping me in.
These guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of
Yeah, it's a little
this
smoother.
And he catches the
Chat's been
inside
fine.
corner
Chat's
for a
been
call
really good. I
strike.
like how it's
Nothing in
active
one.
and people are
So
actually like
now,
talking.
after very
I don't mind
few
people sitting and
problems the
watching,
first
but
few innings, he's got
it's
himself
nice
in
to
quite
have
a pickle
people to
here.
talk to. Rams are going to be
no
scary.
surprise,
Sam
it's
Bradford.
the top
I
of
think
this
so. I mean,
lineup
Sam
that's
Bradford's
giving
got
him
a very high
2
upside,
down
very
runners
good
at first
potential,
and
but
second. And he gets
there we go. That's a good way
called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Oh, I don't
We've talked
know.
about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge.
I don't know why he
essentially
can't
from
when you
pitch
say
one.
Zach Mubot
And now
comes.
he finishes
It's
off a
Mubot's
masterful
set on like
performance
amount
here,
of
getting
it's
the
set on a
complete game
timer with
shutout.
as many lines like comments, and on a like 10-minute timer, like 15-minute timer. Like I have the different commands set on timers, so I don't have to sit there and click them all and do all that other dumb shit. I have it set on a timer, and then the commands too, so you can throw them out in chat.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout
I've thrown,
victory.
I think, I've thrown so far 2 complete game shutouts now. Teddy, I don't know. See, I didn't see anything on Teddy Bridgewater. I don't even know if like is he good? Like,
player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate.
I mean, obviously he's better than obviously he had better in
the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times.
better than AJ McCarron, because AJ McCarron got drafted in like the 4th round. Yeah, draft time. What team should I use? You can add me on PSN, but I prefer if we were just playing games. But I don't care. I'll accept friend requests. I'll play. If you guys play 2K14, get a big crew to go to the park.
Presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 5-0.
His combine
So
sucked.
long from New York.
That's the thing. That's the thing with the combine, though. Like, it seemed like a lot of the players that it seems like that some of the players in the combine do really well end up being buffed. Dodgers, like Dodgers, Phillies. You guys are all picking NL teams, man. Oh, look at that. We got a season milestone. 2 complete games in a season, 2 shutouts in a season. I get 732 points. I'm going to sit on those. Let's see where if we moved up at all in the... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That complete game shutout put me at the back of the top of the rookie